I've been wanting to do makeup and I've decided to film it and try to explain it if I'm up to it. We'll see. And yeah, I think I'm gonna start by doing my brows. They look good, right? Okay, I'm not gonna set my brows yet. I like to do that after. I like to do it as one of the last steps because sometimes you can get like powder and stuff on your brows after you like set them and do your makeup, and you kind of can't like put more on top. It just looks gross. Okay, so I got the P. Louise base. I'm in shade 5 Rumor, and I really like it. What I've been doing is like for like when I'm not like, I want to do like a full face today, but when I'm not doing that, I'll just like put it on my eyelids and then like blend it just like here, like a little bit, and then like drag it down here, maybe like on my chin or something, maybe on my cheeks. So like just like dragging like a little bit, like really far out. Looks so nice, and it's great because it's not a lot of makeup, so it's not as much on a mask, but of course it does get on the mask. And yeah, and so I love that. I'll be using that to prime my eyes, but first I have to decide what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this, but with white and black, and I think on the inside I'll do orange and purple instead of all the blue. It's gonna be so good. Okay, now I'm gonna prime my eyes now that I know what I'm doing with the P. Louise base. I'm just like dragging it down and also down this way because you need the most coverage like in these two spots. See, it already looks better, not even like so much in the middle. So if you focus on those, you can blend into the middle and it just all goes together. And I'm doing this with a brush, but you can do it with your fingers, great. Blending it pretty much up into the hairline. Honestly, when COVID hit and masks started becoming a thing, I just like stopped doing makeup and started focusing on skincare, since my makeup was just gonna get wiped off underneath the mask. And that's good because I definitely feel better about my skin now, but definitely like lost makeup, and I definitely like watched like my friends also lose it, because it's just like the first thing to go, and I want to do it more, but I still have to wear a mask for work and at places, so I'm still not doing it as much as I want. But this is me doing it now. So okay, I want to use the Nikki palette, but yeah, this palette is amazing. I don't even know if you can get it anymore, but like just the detail in it is so beautiful when you look at it, and then when you open it, it's absolutely stunning. It's so pretty. The purple shade, adore. Where else? This one, my Juvia's Place. That is a nice orange, and yellow and purple. We'll take this out, but I'm definitely gonna start with orange. So I'm gonna get out the 2 orange shades that I liked. There's also orange in the Nikki palettes. I'm gonna do the Juvia's Place orange in their Zulu palette. And then in the Nikki palette, I'm gonna use the Redemption shade up here. So I'm just gonna be going back and forth between those 2 colors. I'm going to buff out my concealer / primer because it's been sitting for a second. I'm gonna turn some music on, and then I'm gonna get to blending the inner corner. And hopefully I pause and explain again when I switch over to the purple, because I'm trying to do the thing. This is looking very pretty. Okay, so I like how the orange is. Now I'm gonna start going into the purple. And looks like these two palettes both have purples. So I'm gonna use this purple first, the shade Slasher from Nikki Tutorials, this one. And then Nikki Tutorials X Beauty Bay. And then this purple from the Zulu palette. And okay, I used before the Morphe M441. I think I'm gonna use a similar one. This is an M518. It looks fine. It's just a round brush. They're both round barrels. So a difference between some blending brushes is if they're rounded or tapered. So these ones are circular. This one is tapered. Like you can see like how it's tapered, and this one is rounded. I hope this is focusing. I'm doing it. But yeah, so usually tapering is more when I want to get more precise with the blending. I'm really just buffing this all out into just like, so that's why I'm using the big barreled ones, the circular ones. So first I'm gonna go in with the lighter purple, and yeah, just keep doing what I was doing. Okay, I'm gonna go in with one of the tapered brushes and just blend with a clean tapered brush. I'm gonna add a little bit more orange, the darker orange. Okay, I'm liking how this is turning out. Now I'm going to start dipping into the underneath, and I'm going to start with the dark purple on the tapered brush that I was just using, and just start to go to town under here. Hopefully a little bit controlled. I'm going to use a pencil brush, and I'm going to use this one. It is the Morphe M431. Morphe M431. And now I'm going to do that with the orange. I'm going to start with the dark orange. Okay, now I'm going to keep blending out the purple with a little bit of the light purple again. I need another clean brush. I'm going to take more of the light orange, build it up next to the dark orange. I think I'm just going to call it on the eyes here. Go on to foundation with my new foundation. So the shade that I got, so I got shade 22 Tan. The Morphe Filter Effect Soft Focus Foundation, medium to full coverage. So this is now a review. I literally haven't seen anything about this. I just saw it when I went to Ulta today and I bought it. So I have I have good hopes though. Like, I have faith in Morphe. And the shade I think I got is pretty freaking close. When I blended it, it seemed to match pretty well, so let's hope. I'm literally not priming my skin because I'm not going anywhere. I don't know how long this will last on me when I'm done. Okay, that's like enough. Just gonna start blending. Ooh, with the Morphe M439. Just a thin layer on my forehead. I don't need a lot up there, just kind of to color correct it to match. So like I'm literally barely dipping into my hand. My lights don't get hot anymore. If you knew about my first vanity, you'll know that the lights would get so hot. These are LEDs, no heat at all. So happy, you guys. My friends. And yeah, that's pretty much all the foundation. First thoughts, I enjoy it. My pimple is still showing through. I mean, obviously it was going to. Everything looks pretty good though. I'm gonna use the Maybelline Light Medium, and I'm gonna set my face with the Morphe M500. I promise not all my brushes are Morphe. Most of them are because they're so cheap and good. But okay, so I'm gonna start in my T-zone because that is where I am the oiliest and what will break down first. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna lightly dust my whole face. Okay, that feels like enough. Yeah. So I have the Becca Sunlit Bronzer in Panama Sun. Is that an eye in front of it? I don't know. It's this. Hopefully it focuses. And also this Wet n Wild one in the shade Queensland. It's broken. And also this Wet n Wild one in the shade Take Me to Brazil. Gonna go in with the Becca bronzer first and just really hit the whole face. Okay, now I'm gonna do the small duo fiber and the Wet n Wild Queensland one because it's much deeper, and I'm gonna just like put it into the hollow points of my cheeks, also a little bit above the hollow. Keep it light, you know, keep it up in the air. I think I'm gonna use the Sweet Peach Glow palette by Too Faced, and just fucking go to town on blush. Okay, JK, I'm gonna switch gears and go to this Anastasia Blush palette. It's the pink one, Radiant. And yeah, just kind of bounce between these. It's very pigmented, so okay, I guess it's like less pigmented right now. Also, this thing is so old. Yeah, I'm just taking a look at this again. I think I'm gonna do orange and purple instead of the white and black because I'm a badass. So let me just get some water because they're water activated. I also recommend that you have, okay, like anyone's actually gonna like replicate this or something, but that you have paper towels or something when you're doing water activated liners because you'll need them. But I just have toilet paper because I didn't feel like going in the kitchen. So now I don't think I'm gonna use these, but shout out to fucking Ashley Strong. It's my girl, my girl. Oh, oh, that's my girl. That's my girl. That's my girl. Oh, oh. That was pretty. Okay, so I have some water. This brush came with this palette. I got this at a Morphe store. This is Suva Beauty UV Brights, the Hydra FX palette. Oh my god, the purple shade is called Weirdo, and then the orange one is Nacho Problem. That's freaking amazing. Okay, now I'm gonna try to replicate the photo. This is the photo. Yeah, I'm gonna start. So I guess my orange will be the blue, and then the purple will be the black. Just swirling some color. Oh, she blocked her brows. Her brows are not in that. Well, my brows are fully in it, so. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna continue with this top line and thicken it up, making it the thickest at the top and the thinnest at the bottom. This is looking good. Okay, we're on to the last layer of purple. Okay, I'm done with the liner now, and my eyes aren't orange enough, so I'm gonna go in with some more orange. I think some of the deeper orange, because it's orange, yeah. I'm just gonna get the brush I was using and just like buff some more orange life into her. I think I'll touch up the purple some. Okay, now I'm gonna do some inner corner highlight. Gonna wet it with, I wet my stuff with the NYX Bear With Me spray. I'm just gonna use the Morphe brow gel because it's right here. Okay, definitely think that helped with the look of the liner going into my brows. Okay, I'm gonna do these. They're just like Amazon lashes or something. My friend gave them to me. Hey Shein. First, I'm just gonna coat my lashes. I'm gonna do a black crayon in my waterline as well. Now I'm gonna do mascara. I'm gonna use the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash on my lower lash line. Yeah, I'm gonna do these lashes. I'm gonna use some highlighter. Okay everyone, this is the final look. I did a neutral glossy lip with the Ashley Strong lip duo. If you've made it to this point, thank you for watching. I know my lashes look kind of jank, but that's totally fine. Gonna continue to squeeze them together. Okay. Bye everyone.